Hello there. Well, after a very unsettled weekend, there is going to be more sunshine for the week ahead. However, it is going to be feeling cold, likely to see some frost and also some ice, and a chance we could see some more snow. Let's start off though by taking a look at the bigger picture. So we do find ourselves on the northern side of the jet, so on the cold side of the jet. We've got low pressure moving its way towards Scandinavia. That's what affected us over the weekend. And as this moves away, this allows high pressure to build to the west, really establishing a cold Arctic maritime air mass across the country. Then towards the middle part of the week, it's all eyes on this area of low pressure to the south. This is going to push in some rain in towards that colder air mass, so that brings us into a risk of snow across southern areas. There is just some uncertainty with regards to the exact track and location of this area of low pressure, so it could be slightly further north or it could be slightly further south. So that's going to affect where exactly we see that snow towards Wednesday. More of that in a moment. And then we do see that area of low pressure still to the east, high pressure continuing to build into the west. So once again, really establishing that cold Arctic maritime air mass across the country. So plenty of sunshine, plenty of clear skies, but it is going to be cold, likely to see plenty of snow showers feeding into coastal areas too. And then a chance we could see something slightly milder move into the west towards the end of the week. However, before we get there, let's start off again with Tuesday. So to start, it is going to be cold, likely to see a widespread frost, even a chance of some icy stretches. Now, there are 3 yellow Met Office warnings in force, one for Scotland, Northern Ireland, and also this one that covers parts of Wales and southwest England, also central and northwestern parts of England too. And that's as a result of plenty of snow showers moving through into these areas. And there's a chance that this could lead to some disruption. Snow falling over the hills, but there is a chance we could see a centimetre or two to lower levels too. And there's a chance that means this could lead to some disruption to start the day on Tuesday. So keep an eye on the warnings on our website if you are travelling around through the early hours of Tuesday. Now, for much of the day, we're going to continue to see these showers feed into western coast, once again likely falling as snow, not just towards hills but to lower levels too, really adding on to the accumulations across parts of Scotland. But elsewhere away from the showers, there's going to be plenty of sunshine around, though it is going to be feeling rather chilly. Highs only reaching around 6 to 7 Celsius across the south, but in northern areas, highs not really pushing much past 2 to 3 Celsius. And there's going to be quite a brisk northerly wind through much of the day, so actually what it's actually going to feel like is widely across many areas below 0. So it's going to be a cold day. There will be sunshine around, though those showers still moving in around coastal regions. Now on Wednesday, as I say, this is where we start to see that uncertainty. So Tuesday night through into Wednesday, once again, there's going to be plenty of clear skies. So more frost, more icy stretches, may even see a few freezing fog patches to start the day too, and still a continuation of those showers moving into those northwestern coasts. Then we start to see this change across the south, cloud building in here and then outbreaks of rain. But as I say, falling into that colder air mass, so there's a good chance we could see some snow across southern counties towards through much of the day. Now, this is currently where the warning area is across the south, but as I say, there is some uncertainty as to whereabouts the track of this low goes. If it's slightly further north, it could start to creep into southern parts of Wales, perhaps central parts of England too, but slightly further south, there's a chance we could miss the snow altogether. So do stay up to date on our website for any changes with regards to warnings. But nevertheless, at the moment, it looks like there is a chance of snow across southern areas. And it is going to be feeling cold, and once again, with that brisk northerly wind, that really is going to add on to the wind chill too. Temperatures not really pushing much past 3 to 4 Celsius across a large portion of the country. Now, later Wednesday through into Thursday, we'll eventually say goodbye to that system across the south, but we do still have this Arctic maritime air mass across much of the country. So once again, to start early on Thursday, a chance of some icy stretches, possibly quite a sharp frost too, when we still are going to see those showers moving through around exposed coast, particularly across parts of northern Scotland, where they're likely to see quite frequent snow showers at times, and even along North Sea coast seeing some snow showers too. Once again, exposed coast into the western areas as well. The driest and brightest of the weather likely across inland areas, but once again, another very chilly day. Highs widely around 4 to 5 Celsius, a degree or two higher in the far southwest, so not quite as cold here, but still a chilly day on offer. Then as we head through later Thursday into Friday. Once again, we remain in that colder air mass, but there's something slightly milder just edging into the far west here, but also dragging in some frontal systems. So more cloud here. Once again, some outbreaks of rain starting to push in and still once again falling into that colder air mass. So a chance also we could see further outbreaks of snow as we head into Friday, but still some uncertainty here once again. So one to keep an eye on. But away from this, once again, there should be plenty of sunshine around. Just perhaps a bit more cloud, particularly in western areas compared to recent days, but it should be largely dry. Still once again on the chilly side, but as I say, something slightly milder just moving into the far southwest. So just as a bit of a summary then, it is going to be feeling cold for much of the week, likely to see some frosty and quite icy starts too, so keep an eye on warnings. A risk of snow towards southern counties by the time we reach Wednesday, and plenty of weather warnings already issued and a good chance we could see some more too, so make sure you stay up to date with those. So there we go, more sunshine in the forecast, but it is going to be feeling cold. And for more day-to-day web updates, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an update. Bye-bye.